Hey guys, what's up? So, I didn't think I'd be back this soon with another Blu-ray DVD collection update, but a few things happened. So, when I was at Horror Hound, I met a very, very nice independent director. He's a very cool guy. His name's James Bell. He directed the short film Tantrum, which I bought at the convention, and he autographed the back for me. And this is the special edition of it that I bought. When I got home to watch the film, it wasn't the film Tantrum, it was actually his earlier short film Manure burned onto a disc that he had labeled Tantrum. Uh, I contacted him about this, and he apologized for it and sent me a new copy of Tantrum. Um, and he sent me a new copy of Tantrum with the actual film. I've watched it to make sure, and it is a very fucked up, messed up, crazy little short film. And he also sent me a copy, a legit copy, a copy that's actually labeled like it's supposed to, and in the actual case of the short film I ended up getting Manure. Basically, I'll just go over these. Tantrum. After watching this one myself, out of these two, this is probably my favorite. Jesus, this film is fucking crazy. So, it's a movie about a guy who ends up committing suicide, and after he does, he looks back on his life, and it turns out he's, killed some people, and he cut off his own dick, and a couple other things, and then he starts seeing these weird, big-headed monsters disemboweling. There's one that's just sits in a wheelchair disemboweling itself, much like it's very similar to the imagery in the film Begotten, how there's that very long scene in Begotten where it is somebody in a wheelchair disemboweling themselves with a straight razor, and that person is supposed to be God. It's a really interesting short film and very, very fucked up. Wow, I did not expect it to get that fucked up that fast. But, yeah, no, if you guys are interested in really fucked up, strange, surreal cinema, this is a good one. And it's only about 30 minutes. So if you do end up not liking it, you didn't waste too much time. The other film, Manure, is a bit of a different story. I actually thought this one was pretty boring, and I didn't think it was that good, but I'm still going to keep it in my collection because James Bell, as a director, is a very cool guy, very nice guy, and I can appreciate his films. But basically, it's a short film about a homeless guy, and for the first maybe, it's like almost a half an hour long, and for the first maybe 25 minutes, actually I think it might be 25 minutes long. Either way, for the first 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes or so, it is just a homeless man going around, digging through trash, doing a bunch of random shit. Until we get to the end where the homeless man starts to melt horrifically. And that's probably the coolest part of this short film. But I'm still going to keep it in my collection. Mainly because James Bell is a really, really cool guy. And from now on, I will be holding on to this mislabeled copy of Manure. Be putting it right here in the background next to my Dawn of the Dead VHS. Just in case I'm filming from a different angle, you guys can see it. I like to keep the background cool. Updated it, moved my posters over. I have my pinups in the background now. But yeah, that's Manure in Tantrum. Now we get on to the thing I spent $20 on yesterday. It is this big-ass set of 100 cult films. Now, I know that these sets usually don't have high quality. I really just wanted to beef up my collection and maybe see some weird stuff. So I bought it for $20. And I was like, man, this is going to have a lot of discs in it, and they're probably just going to be in little sleeves. I didn't realize that it's actually two different sets from this same company, And I already own one of these 50 movie sets in their 50 horror set. But Um, One of the big reasons I bought this set is because as I was reading the titles on the back, I'm not going to go through all of them, but as I was reading the titles on the back, I found such good titles as the Black Hooker, which I had never seen, and it sounds interesting. Death Row Game Show, Don't Open Till Christmas, which is a film that I personally pretty enjoy quite a bit. Embryo, which is a film that's on my watch list. Uh, Galaxina, which I've heard is a ripoff of Alien, one of the many ripoffs of Alien. Hellcats, Hell on Wheels. Um, Horror of the Zombies, which, for those of you who don't know, I've become quite a big fan of the Blind Dead movies, and I recently watched the third Blind Dead movie, which is The Ghost Galleon, and it's probably the weakest in the series that I've seen so far. And it's very low on the gore. Even though the first two didn't have a ton of gore, they were still far more violent than this one. It still had some cool atmosphere, and the setting was nice, but the alternate title for The Ghost Galleon, the ecclesia title in America, was Horror of the Zombies. So this actually has The Ghost Galleon, the third Blind Dead movie on the set. Because honestly, I didn't want to own the third Blind Dead movie that badly, like on the actual Blue Underground release, because I don't think I'd ever watch it. So, yeah. Um, Invasion of the Bee Girls, that's one I've always been kind of interested in watching. Uh, My Mom's a Werewolf. They have a movie on here called My Tutor, which, I mean, these aren't all horror films. This one is like a lot of horror films and like exploitation films. This is a mix of like just weird, obscure films that are out of print or in public domain. But uh, on that set is the movie My Tutor, which is a 80s sex comedy about a guy who's trying to pass his French class, and he gets a French tutor, and he ends up having sex with her. And I actually think that's a pretty fun little 80s sex comedy. I figured why the hell not get it. The Nine Deaths of the Ninja, that sounded really interesting. It's got Savage Weekend on it, which is a slasher film that's already in my collection. I watched it a little bit ago, and I thought it was pretty okay. Um, Slave of the Cannibal God, which is actually a video nasty. It is actually the video nasty Mountain of the Cannibal God, which is a cannibal film. It's one that I think is okay. It's not great. It's no Cannibal Holocaust. We got Snow Beast, which I've heard is pretty fun in a bad way. We got Tomboy. We got TNT Jackson. We got Voodoo Black Exorcist. We got Women of Devil's Island. We got Terror in the Jungle. Basically, after going through and adding all these to my official list of the movies I own, or not the movies, but Blu-ray, DVD, VHS, whatever. If it's a TV show, if it's a movie, I put it on the list. And so far, as of now, there are almost 900 titles on that list. Thanks to this 100 movie set. So, party on. Anyway, guys, that's really it for now. I'm Biscaboo69, signing off. Peace.